Hey everybody, it's Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I'm playing a game of Stellar Drift. I've played this before. It's a pull and write. You pull cubes from the bag and you fill out this form. It's a spaceship that's been damaged. I begin in the center here and I've got to expand outward and try to repair the ship and achieve a certain score. This is the easiest ship, the Araka Glider. I'm trying to beat a score of, I think, 38 or 40, which is my previous score. And I'm going to try it again. I've sort of figured out some of the strategy for this game, but not all of it. Now, before we do, I need to draw two cubes. And it says they cannot be the same color. All right, I got a red and a green. These will be my captain skill and tech track setup. All right, so select your captain skill by choosing one of the two cubes. And then the other one will go to a tech track. All right, so the red would give me 2 power. It costs 2 power. Pay 2 energy to gain a mark on your ship track with the fewest marks. Choose if there is a tie. The red or the green would give me spend 2 to pay 2 energy to recover a cube you spent. Pay 2 energy recovered. That's not a bad one. I think I'm going to take that one. I'm gonna use this one right here. And that means the red one is going to go to, you know what I forgot to get was the pad for the skill tracking. Meant to put that over here. All right, so I need to scoot this over just a hair. And this will be my power tracking, which is slightly off the video screen. Let me see if I can get this a little better. There we go. All right, so I'll be tracking my power here. And let's see what we got. The red, I get to check this box off, the first one. Isn't that what I think it's what it says. Use your remaining cube, check off the bottom 2 boxes of the track corresponding. Okay, the bottom 2. Nice. The tech upgrade can have 3 vertical marks. Use the remaining cube, check off the 2 boxes of the track corresponding. Okay, so I do unlock it, which means I get, when repairing, jump over 3 spaces. So I get to use those. That's pretty good. All right, let's put these back in. And the way this works is there are a number of turns. And I will basically, there's 7 rounds. And I'm basically going to do an income phase, a repair phase, and a cleanup phase. So on the income phase, I start with, I'm at round 1. In round 1, I begin with 3 energy. And I also begin with 3 pulls. So that's the income phase. All players gain 1 tech point. All right, so you get energy, cube, and a tech point. All players gain 1 tech point and must immediately apply the tech point to one of the 3 upgrades. I always forget that part. Let's do this one right here. And that is the end of that. So the repair phase, you draw the cubes. So I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, ooh, good. I got 3 different colors. Starting here, I've got a green, blue, and a red. I could do this one, this one, this one. I could do all of them except for the yellow. I didn't draw a yellow. So the life support is nice because it's going to give me more draw. So let's go ahead and start off. Let's do this. All right. I will use the green to do this one. And I get a visit to life support. So I check this off, which gives me an energy. The red I will send here to the engines, which gives me an energy. And the blue I can send to the CPU, which is also going to give me an energy. And the energies are good because you can spend them on things. I can always spend 2 to get another. I can always spend 2 to get another pull or 2 to change a dice color, a cube color. My special ability, I can pay the 2 to recover a cube. So I could get, but recovering one of these isn't really going to help me because I've already crossed out those. So let's go ahead and spend 2, 4 to draw 2 new cubes. Maybe I'll draw a yellow. No, blue. And a yellow. There we go. All right. So the blue and the yellow, I've still got 2 energy left. I'm going to hold that, so I may need another pull. Let's go with the yellow, which is going to get me to the reactor. I'll cross that out and get an energy. So I move this up. And that leaves me with another blue. I could spend 2 energy to get a cube back. The green is what I want. Yes, green. So I'll spend 2, 1, 2 to get the green back. And then I'll spin the blue and the green to cross this out, which gets me a life support, which gets me a fuel. And that is all I can do. I did the energy phase, I did the cube income, and I did the tech point, I did my repairs, and now we do the cleanup. So during the cleanup, each player may store up to 2. I could store cubes, but I didn't. All cubes that are spent go back to the bag, and we do a new round. All right, we are on round number 2. So on the energy income, I get 2 energy. 1, 2, I get 3 energy, excuse me. Gain during energy income. So I'm up to 4. That was good. Income, I'm still at 3 pulls, and a tech point. 1, 2, didn't want that. 3. All right. I can spend 2 energy to change a color. We may end up doing that. And then I get a tech point. So let's go ahead and take this one to get 2 more energy. So I've used that. And let's see. Okay, red, blue, and blue. A red and blue would get me a visit to the engines. I need a green. A red and green would get me a bag. Let's do that. I'm going to spend 2 energy to change a color. I'm going to change one of the blues to green. All right, so it's green. Then I'm going to cross this one off to get a visit to life support, which gets me 1 extra pull. So now I'm at 4 cubes per. And I've got a blue left. I'll spend 2 energy to draw 1. I got a red. That's not what I needed. I could spend 2 more energy to change the color. This gives me a tech point. This gives me an extra energy income. Let's do the tech point. Let's try to get to the tech point. So getting to a CPU would be blue and red. I'll use the blue and the red, which are my last 2, and I will do this one. The blue and red gets me a CPU, which gets me a fuel. I have 2 energy left. I will spin those to draw another one. I got a yellow. I will bank that, and that is the end of my turn. The cleanup phase, I banked 1. These go back in the bag. And that's it. Round number 3, I get 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. I get pulls, so I get 4 pulls now. And I got 1 banked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I get the yellow one. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, and I get my tech point. My tech point, gain 1 energy or gain 1 energy income or gain 1 energy. That's a good one. And I keep forgetting I can use these 3 to jump over things. Let's cross this one off and get that one. This pays for 1 cube at any cost. Okay, cool. All right, what do we got? I'm trying to build towards getting this extra tech point. So a CPU, I could go blue-yellow. I could do blue-yellow. I could do green-yellow. If I do blue-yellow, I still have green-yellow left over. Yeah, let's go this way. All right, so each repaired section of a color unlocks 1 ability of your choice. Each repaired section of a color. I don't get. I'd have to do all of the pink. That's hard. Okay, let's do the. Let's go. We're gonna use the yellow and green. to go here, which gets me a life support. So I got 1 extra fuel, which now gives me an energy. I crossed that one off, so I'll go up to 4. Those are done. The blue and the yellow will get me a CPU, which gets me a tech point. I will go ahead and cross this off, and I gain 1 energy income or gain 1 energy. I will take the energy income. And I used this, so I can't use it again. All right, so my energy's going up and my tech pull. And I've got a red left. I will spend 2 to pull a cube. What I need is a blue. But I still have 2 energy to change the color if it's not a blue. It's a green. So red and green, I will spend my last 2 energy to change this to a blue. And with the red and blue, I will get another CPU visit and a fuel. So I'll do this one. I get a CPU, which is an energy, so I'll go back up to 1. And I also get a fuel. And that is it for the... Did I do my tech point? Yeah, I did. I did this one. All right, so I just did repairs, and now I do cleanup. These all go back in. And we are at turn number 4. This game plays very fast when you play solo. All right, so energy. I get 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 4 pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was hoping for a green. All right, got those. I get a tech point. Let's go change a cube to any color for free. Gain 1 repair track marker. Let's do this one. I'll do this one. All right, so I got the tech point, and now we do repairs. I've only got 4, and I've got 5 energy. So what would be nice is to do something that gets me another energy. Blue and red is a CPU, which gets me a tech point, which doesn't really give me an energy. Does anything give me an energy? Red, yellow is this one, which does get me a fuel, but that's not what I want. Blue, yellow gets me a reactor, which gets me an energy. Yellow, red also does blue, yellow. Blue, yellow gets me a reactor. I don't want reactor. I want life support would be awesome. Let's go life support. Blue, green. So I will spend 2 to change this to a green. So, and I'll spend that blue, green to do, where was it? Blue, green, this one, which gets me a life support, which gets me a tech point. Oh, no, it gets me a plus. It gives me an extra pull. Sorry. All right, that's good. And I have red and yellow left over. Red and yellow, where can I go? I could spend 2 more points to change this to a blue, get a CPU, which is going to get me another tech point. Let's do that. I'll spend 2 to change this to a blue, and then I'll spend the red and blue on a CPU, which gets me another tech point, which will get me this one, and I gain 1 repair track, so I could choose anything I want. I'll choose the life support. It will give me another tech point. Didn't I just do that? Hold on, I did that. Oh, sorry, hold on, I did red, yellow. Where was the red? No, I changed it to a CPU, which got me that. That got me to the life support, which got me another tech point. So let's do gain 1 cube income or pull a cube. Let's do, I should have been working towards that one. Oh well, a little late in the game. I'll do this one and try to get the 2 free pulls here. All right, so I did my tech point. I did all my repairs. And that is that. All right, so clean up. These go back in the bag. I didn't have 2 energy to get another pull. It is now turn number 5. Ooh. All right, so energy, I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 5 pulls now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 5. All right, 5 pulls, and I get a tech point. I'll go ahead and take this one. And if I could get another tech point, I could get these 2 free pulls. What is going to give me a tech point? Not a whole lot. I would need to get 2 CPUs. I can get life support, I could draw 6. That might be useful. All right, let's see what we got. I've crossed off this, so that's good. Each repaired section of a color unlocks 1 ability. But I think you have to get all of them. I think you have to get all the pinks. Is that how that works? Let's take a look. Because I really want to make sure I do that right. Because if I'm working towards getting an all color... Okay, so ship sections. Every ship has some spaces with a colored background. Regions composed of multiple adjacent ships that are all the same color are called ship sections. So each one of these is a section. At the end of the game, you gain VP for each ship section. Okay, that's what this is. 2 VP, 4 VP. The first time you completely repair a ship section of a color, you get an additional bonus. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, so the first time you do it, that's this one. So this would have gotten me pink, which would get me a free tech point, which I'm going to take. I'm going to burn that. And you can only get one of these, so I have to cross it off. I can't get it again. This gets me 2 free pulls. Sorry about that. 2 free pulls. 1. Come on, I need a yellow. There we go. All right. All right. That's that part. Okay, so I did do that correctly. All right. So now what I need. Double the icons gained from your next repair. Ooh, that's a good one. So I did the tech point. I think I did this one, and then I got another one. Yeah. All right, and now I do repairs. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dice, 7 cubes. Let's go for another color. Let's try to get another color done. I keep forgetting I got these 3s. I've got a lot of reds. I've got 2 reds, a yellow, a blue, a green, and 2. All right, let's go down and try to finish this yellow. So I can go 3. I'll jump this off, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then I can do any of these. So I'll do the blue-red for the CPU, and the CPU gets me a fuel. And now I'm 1 tech point away. I will go to the yellow-red to do the reactor, which gets me a fuel, which gets me a power. All right, that's good. I can do a yellow-green. I'd have to change one of these. But if I do yellow-yellow, I get a tech point and a visit to life support, which gives me another fuel. Or I can just do life support, which gives me... that's not worth doing. Let's spend 2, 1, 2, to change a color. So I will change... I already spent the blue, red, and the red... Hold on. I spent the blue, red, and I spent the red, yellow. So I don't have another yellow. Never mind. Oh, yeah, I do. I have green... No, I would have to spend 4 to do that. It's not worth it this turn. I'm not going to do that. So instead, I'll put those 2 back on because I'm not going to change a color. I've got a blue, green, and blue. Let's go ahead and jump. Oh, where could I go? I got a blue, green, and red. There's not a whole lot I can do here. Up here, blue, 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 green, blue, green. Can I get there? 1, 2, 3, and then I can jump here. Yes. So I'll spend my other 3 to go 1, 2, 3, and then I can jump here. Blue, green, which gets me a CPU, which gets me a tech point, which is what I wanted. I'm going to go here, and I have 1 blue left, and I have 6 power. I'm going to draw 1. Let's see what I get. I got a yellow. Okay, so I got a blue and a yellow. And I don't have anything else. Let's try to get... Let's spend 2 to change a color. I'll change this to yellow, which gets me this. It gets me a reactor and a tech point. So the reactor gets me here, which gets me another power. And the tech point gets me here. And I've got 2 energy left. With that 2 energy... I'll draw and bank. I'll bank a green. All right, that is the end of turn number 5. Clean up. All these go back in except for the banked one. And let's go to turn 6. I get energy. I get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 5 draws. 1, 2, 3. Of course, now the yellows are coming out. 4. I need a green. 5. There we go. All right, and then I get a free tech point. I will take this one, which says you get double the icons from your next repair. So anything I get, I'm going to get 2 of. Well, the energy would be good, maybe. The draw would get me a 6 draw on the next turn if I could get a CPU. So we definitely want to try for a CPU. And the life support wouldn't help me. Energy would help me. A reactor visit would get me double the energy. So what can I do for a reactor? I definitely want to finish this one off. So I'm going to do yellow-green to finish this, which is a reactor. I get 2 energy. 1, 2. All right, that was a good... And I get this green back that I banked. All right, I finished off this section of yellow. So I get to cross this off. I either get a change of a color, I can jump 1, or a fuel. I'm going to hold on to that jump 1. That may come in handy. Or changing color may come in handy. Okay, so let's see. Where am I? I need free repair anywhere, ignoring adjacency. That could be a good one, but it would take all 4 to get there. So let's work on this one. Change the tube color. I'm gonna for my free tech I did my pulls for my free tech point. I'm gonna start here, and I would need another tech point, which is getting hard to do. That would get me more energy. Let's do a reactor again. So I'm done here. Where could I go? I'm done there. I could. Reactor. I need a yellow red. There's 1, but I can't get to it because I'd have to go 1. There's a CPU, which would get me a bag pull. Let's do that. I'm going to use the 1 jump to go 1, and then I'm going to use blue-green to cross this out to get a CPU. I get my final bag pull, which is going to be 6 in all. And I have 2 yellow left, which really aren't going to help much. I may have to change the colors on these. So to get to that one, I need to get 1 more reactor. So for the reactor, I could change. I'll spend 2 to change one of these to blue. That gets me here, which is a blue, which is a reactor, which gets me to the energy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've crossed them out. All right, hold on. I will do a pull. And I'm going to spend the last 2 energy on another pull. Red and yellow. Engines would get me just a fuel, which isn't going to help me. Red and yellow engines. Red and yellow reactor. There we go. I'll spend it on the yellow-red and get another reactor, which gets me a plus here. So I've got starting 6 energy for the 7th and final turn. Clean up. I didn't bank any, so all these go back in the bag. And now we are on turn number 7. Energy. I start with, I get 6. So I go from 1 to 7. Pulls, I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, I need a blue. 6. There we go. I always need variation just in case. All right. And then I get a tech point, which I'll take this one, which gives me any 2 free changes of a color. I already used these 2 pulls, I believe, didn't I? Did I do those? I believe I did. If I didn't, that's bad. But I'm pretty sure I pulled them. Okay. Yeah, I did, because I had that 7 at one time. All right, so now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. And because 2, 4, did I bank 1? Oh, I just drew 1. Never mind. Okay. because I banked one, yeah. What am I going to do here? I need... This pays for 1 cube at any cost. I think the tech tracks are done for now. So I need to work on points here. Here's a tech point for a reactor. The reactor is... I could get... Oh, this is good. 2 blue, a blue, red, and yellow would get me a fuel and a CPU, which gets me another tech point. Let's do that one. Blue, yellow, red. Paying 3 to get double. This one gets me a CPU, which gets me a tech point and a fuel. All right, the tech point, I will go here. Don't know why. Yeah. And then I've got, well, no, let's scratch that out, because I might be able to get one more victory point here. I'm going to scratch that out. I'm going to put it here. All right, I've got a green, blue, a green, red, and yellow left. Getting to this tech point would be good. Another reactor. And I'm so close to completing this one, but it won't matter. Because I'm not going to, this is the final round. So I did my pulls. I did my tech point, which started, did I do my tech point? I don't think I did. I did the energy. I did my pulls. I didn't do it. I would get this. This pays for 1 cube at any cost. Okay. Draw another cube. All right. Green, green, yellow, red. All right. Let's see what we got. Green, green, yellow, red. I'm just gonna pull a whole bunch of cubes. I'm gonna spend 2 to pull another one. I'm gonna spend 2 to pull another one, and I'm gonna leave 2 to change a color. Although I can change the color 3 times, so let's go ahead and spend 2 more to draw 1 more pull. No blues to speak of. All right, so in order to do this, what could I do? I got 2 reds, 3 greens, and 2 yellows. Where could I go? Not a lot of places. Yellow, red gets me an engine, which gets me nothing. If I could get a reactor, I will do a reactor. Let's see, where can I get a reactor? I can go here, yellow, green. I'll pay those. I forgot to put those back in. Yellow, where did I say? Green, red, or did I say yellow, green? I needed a reactor. I said yellow, green, get a reactor, which gets me a tech point, which I will go here. All right. Then I got a green, red for a life support, which would get me a fuel, which would give me an energy. Let's do that. So I'll do green, red, which gives me life support, which gets me... No, that just gives me an energy. Yeah, and the energy gives me a fuel. Or a fuel gives me an energy. So now I've got 2 points again. So let's go ahead and draw. I got a red again. And I've got 2 free color changes, so I need to keep that in mind. That pull's not going to help me, but it will get me 3 points. So I need a life support. Life support, yellow, green. I can spin it there. Get a life support. My pull goes up, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted the points, and I've got 2 red left. And the 2 red, I could spend that final 2 energy to pull again. Got a green, green, and red. And I've got 2 free color changes. No points there, no points there, no points there. Wow. Although, let's go for fuel. So fuel would be anything I can get fuel, which would be here. We'll go yellow. We'll change 1 to yellow. That's yellow and red, which gets me a fuel. And then I've got 1 left, and it says that I can pay 2 to recover a cube. I'm out of energy, and this red doesn't help me. So that is the end of that. Shoot. Okay, now I've got to add up the score and see how I did. All right. So let's score it. The scoring. Repaired sections on ship, on your ship sheet. I've got 1 repaired section, 2 repaired. So 2 repaired. Hold on. The scoring is done a little different here. You basically, let's see, where is it? For scoring purposes, End of game. Here we go. Okay, end of game scoring. Repaired sections. Gain the VP listed for each section. Colored region on your ship you have completely repaired. Make sure to check the entire ship. Okay, so I cleared this one for 3, this one for 2, and this one for 3. So that's 8. All right, got 8 points there. Repaired section bonuses, 3 per marked box. I only cleared 2, so I get 6. Ship repairs. Take the largest value reached from each ship repair track. The largest here is 3. All right, so let me write this down where I can see it. 3. Well, we can just add it up. 3, 6, 10. Man, the engines were bad. I didn't do anything on the engines. 10. And then fuel was 10, so 20. Tech upgrades. Take the largest value reached from each tech upgrade. The largest here is 1. Largest here is 2. Largest here is 5. 5, 7. 14, 34, 41. Not too bad. Better than I've done in the past. 41 is at least it still flies. Man, I just can't seem to get higher than 40 or 50. This is a tough game. I'm probably doing something wrong. Or there's some strategy I'm missing. But also, given that I try to play it in 30 minutes, maybe I ought to take my time. I'm sort of playing under the gun, like there's a time limit. All right, that's all I got. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Stellar Drift. I'm going to keep pondering on this one. This game is tricky. I really like it. I'm missing something. And once I figure that out, I should be okay. All right, I'll be back soon in another playthrough video. Until then, everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.